I'm Roni Haskell, That SC Real Estate Chick, coming to you with the market of the moment for the Charleston region. Let's cut straight to the chase because I've got some numbers and data to share. All right, so the median sales price per region. If you want to get onto James Island, Johns Island, Mount Pleasant, you're gonna have to show me the money, meaning it's about $400 per square foot for those regions. It's no surprise that it's a little more value-based once we get into our northern areas of Goose Creek, Hanahan, Summerville, Ridgeville even, and you can get the median sales price in those regions down to about $200 to $250. Here's a fun fact though. For sale in downtown Summerville are $8 million or more properties for sale today. That's an outstanding number, and I don't think that Summerville has ever seen that, and it's coming by a big surprise. I do have one of those listings, but just keep in mind that Summerville is hugely increasing in the sales data, and we're pushing on some high numbers in downtown Summerville. So let's talk about the transaction number changes from 2024 to 2025. Year to date, West Ashley, Mount Pleasant, and even the Berkeley County side of Summerville is going up. When we look at North Charleston, the Dorchester County side of Summerville, and Ridgeville, our transaction count has actually decreased. This graph is going to show it. So the blue numbers are an increase in those specific areas of West Ashley, Mount Pleasant, and again, the Berkeley County side of Summerville. And you're going to see a transaction decrease in the red zones. Nothing to be alarming, because here's a fun fact. Overall, within our Charleston MLS, there has been an increase in the median sales price of 4%. We're not tanking, guys. Again, overall in our Charleston area, there's been an increase in sales prices of 4%. Here's some data that might be encouraging as well. So 4,800 active listings in the MLS today. Why is that important? Well, it's often asked to me, is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? Well, when we look at the number of active listings, and I calculate that from the number of sales transactions that have happened in the last 12 months, that number is telling us the absorption rate. So when I calculate it out, there's 3.4 months of inventory on the market today. 6 months of inventory is a normalized market. So it tells us that it is still a seller's market per the numbers of active listings. However, here's my advice. Sellers are still selling, but you've got to get uncomfortably aggressive with your list price. Zillow used to give us a number as a starting point about 3-4 years ago, right? We took a Zillow number and looked at it and just went up from there. However, if you're looking at Zillow today, you need to look at that as in the past. Zillow, not that we're decreasing in numbers, but you've got to get aggressive. So don't put a lot of weight on that Zestimate that is there. Make sure to contact your real estate professional and get aggressive with your list price. That is going to equal the best results for you in the market of the moment. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in Charleston, reach out to me. Let's talk.